especially if you're not white. If you're white, it's a crime.
Crazy.
Where'd old meth head Joe go? He just like disappeared.
I'm not sure. Did I get rid of my hum? No, still there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hear something.
Pretty good hum. Yeah, I smell something burning.
Well, damn. I was hoping if I plugged this rotor box into another outlet, it wouldn't be there anymore, but it looks like it's still there.
Put a quarter in it.
Yeah, mine. I used to plug mine into that isolated power strip and it started making that noise. So I plugged it in the other one and it quit. And then it started doing it in both of them. So, you know.
Put a quarter in it.
Yep. Well, I had it plugged into the isolated side of those power centers. And, of course, you know it was making noise there. So I had this harebrained idea last night to unplug it, plug it over into the new 100 amp side of my 220, and yeah, it's obviously still there. There's got to be something in that box causing it.
Need to ground it.
Well, it is grounded. That's the problem. I don't understand why I'm getting the DC hum off of it when I hit the brake.
Yeah, like this. Sound like a hammer beating outside, though.
Yeah, mine does too. I had that squirrel climb my tire a couple weeks ago, and he's up there running around on my stacking mast. So I waited for him to climb back down. And he got right around the rotor, and I hit that brake.
Flying squirrel.
Exactly. That's all I need is that squirrel up there chewing on my stacking harness.
There's one on the line out here, on the power line, well, on the cox cable line, where their little hub is, and it's kind of wide right there. There's a squirrel, like draped over it. My lady's like, she was looking at it for a while, and then she come and told me, said, there's a dead squirrel hanging on the line back there. It was there the whole time. I walked back there, got right up underneath it, and it seen me and took off. He was just hanging out.
Heck yeah, he's probably all sprawled out, sitting there taking a sun bath.
He's in the shade.
Yeah, mine like to go up into my cedar onto the cox cable line, and then they run across and run west down the side of my yard, and then they get in that other cedar and then come down into our yard. I had a good one the other day, though. I was sitting there talking to Carl, and Regina, my cat, was sitting next to the door with the glass door, and out of the corner of my eye, I seen something come fly up against the glass, and I looked over there, and it was a red-tailed hawk It was sitting up in, I guess it was sitting up in the cedar tree, and it seen my cat. It thought I had a free meal, and then it realized that it was glass, and you see it halt real quick and then do a turn and get the hell out of the way.
Man, these people that smoke and scan, he's live streaming that shit over in LA again. Hell, them have already been live streaming that shit for days now. Fucking military gets up in there, they're gonna be all fucked up.
Yep. Did the National Guard make it yet?
Yeah, but it's not cutting the mustard. They're fixing to. I heard they was gonna, the Marines or some bullshit. They're gonna send the actual military in there.
Yeah, there's 700 Marines coming in from Camp Pendleton. What the role is, I don't know yet, but I know they deployed 700.
Kick your fucking ass, deport, kick your fucking ass in the head, join a ball and anything, deport them.
These motherfuckers showed up with American flag. Now they're all surrounding them and shit, trying to fight them.
Well, here's the deal. If you want to fly your little Mexican flag, okay, I'll arrest you and send you back to where you come from. Whether you're an American citizen or not, you want to fly that flag, go back.
Easy now, you'll hurt his feelings. Hey, fuck it, what I feel about it. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of not with, country.
And you know 9 out of 10 of those are all gang related anyway.
Hell yeah.
Or kids, one of the two.
I think they should just round all those motherfuckers up and ship them all out of the country.
Yeah, they keep chasing this motherfucker around. He's got a flag with the American flag on one side and Mexican flag on the other. I don't know if it's two flags. He just got them put together, but they keep chasing this motherfucker around.
Well, they're going to mess around and it's going to turn into old Rodney King again is what it's going to do.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, how about it there, G-Man? You by your radio? Yeah, how about it, G-Man? Damn, this is jumbo. What's going on out here? 11111. 22222. Duck, 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 duck.
Had a paintball gun out the window at the crowd.
Can we have this face on this? Can we have it? Can we have it?
Yeah, that's not illegal either.
Shut up. I'm trying to take a nap.
You're trying to take a nap, turn your damn radio off.
Here's your cell phone.
Take off the everything off of it.
There's a working channel.
Can you all be quiet for a minute? I'm trying to drink my water.
Hello, puppy.
Frankly, my dear, we don't give a damn out here. Come on World 19, Channel 19, so you heard it all, they said it all. We don't give a damn.
These motherfuckers are trying to start shit with the cops. I think he got shot a couple times with the pepper balls.
See, the one I don't get, and I know you've seen the video, Snake, is when they were, all the police and everybody else was pulling out, they started throwing not boulders, but damn rocks at them, at their vehicles. Why the hell didn't they arrest those people?
Well, if it was the police, Gavin Newsom and that fucking Bass whatever has told the police to stand down, not to help out ICE or anything. Just like here, when they burnt the fucking police cars here and shit, your soy boy mayor David Holt told the cops not to do anything. They all took a knee. That's fucking idiots.
That's not...
exception count. Oh. That's right, yeah.
I'm saying I'm not popular. What I can see where I'm legit. But popular. I tell you, man, I'll walk down the street with you.
Good thing I bought.
Nobody gonna recognize me for anything ever. We'll go to the restaurant, you know, nothing.
Broke right away from the bell.
Be popular wherever you go. Somebody knows. Thankfully, I do not have that problem. That's not a problem I want, you know. You know, popularity or fame is a fickle thing, you know. It's a fickle beast, as they say. I've learned from my friends who actually are famous and people want their autograph and pictures with them. I've learned from their lives that it's a double-edged sword to be famous and nice. It really is. Jay, thank you so much, Jay Bird. Thank you, Jay Bird. Not too high as fuck to watch these idiots. Name, I want your autograph. I signed some cards for some people. Salty. When I had the smoke and scan baseball cards, some people would ask, hey, can you sign it for me? Sure. That's like a rare occasion. I ain't famous, Dave. You know that. You've been here long enough, Dave. You know. We on. Is it 5 or 6? I think it's 5. I think they were coming from 29 Palms, not Pendleton. Angelo, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was 29 Palms, not Camp Pendleton. So should be a little longer than but they should be here today. By tonight. Now Higgs, thank you so much for the nice dono. Let's get it. Sheesh. Let's get it. Thank you for the dono. Thanks for the hometown news. You're glad you left. Yeah, it's funny how many people say that. Some people are fucking glad to just get out of here. It's 420. Oh shit.
Smoke.
Who cares what round it is? It's 420. It's round 420. Lane Mitchell, thank you. Thank you, Lane.
I got a boner.
Wait, why did I hit that one? What the fuck?
I don't come down.
I don't know where he's going now. I'm guessing he's going to where they're going to be in front of the federal building. Lane Mitchell, thank you for not one but two.
Another one. Impressive.
There it is. Okay. There it is. I was trying to find a new drop for fucking donos because I'm tired of hearing the other ones. I lost it. Found it. Found it again. No, we've taken a few. I'm willing to take the hot dog vendor hits too, but we haven't seen one hot dog vendor. Unless I missed him. What does that say? Fuck. Oh, fuck ice. Oh, it looks like a 2-year-old wrote it. And that last fuck, that looks like an R, not a K, but okay. I still sell merch, Ron. If you click the link tree, I think I pinned it to the top. The very first one, Smoke and Scan, is on there, and you can grab it right there. Here's the link right there. But smokeandscan.com, you can shop right there.
Ooh, it's a lot better over here in the shade.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, people don't realize it. It really does get that hot.
I got 3 water bottles this morning. They're gone.
It be getting hot. It be getting hot.
It's been a hot one today. Temperature's like 80 something, but there was no shades, direct sun, and hardly any breeze. It's starting, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit, so it's making it feel better. But about an hour and a half ago, it was just straight dry. Here.
Oh, there it is.
Who's authorized to stream my? Oh, sorry. Who's authorized to stream my channel? Just Smoke and Scan.
Oh, dang!
Be a lot of people restreaming. Nothing I could do. Well, I mean, I could do something about it or whatever. I restreamed some other ones the other day. All I asked is to have a couple extra bucks. There's about 400 people out there. They're just still doing the same thing? Yeah, pretty much going on. What's up?
Thank you, Mama Love. I appreciate you. Follow you, Mama Love. Appreciate you. Mama Love. Mama Love. Mama Love. Yeah, shout out to Joe, man. Joe, like I said, man, Joe's been working so fucking hard. Whole fucking weekend. In the last 2-3 years, he's been doing so much. Go to the border all the time, to go to Washington, D.C., go to Texas and what's going on there at their border, not just Arizona and California's border. Like, come on. And then coming down here, it's like crazy. Yeah, I don't know who they are, Mikey. I can't use their stuff. I'll stay with Joe. IRT is one of our faves.
Going back to people authorized to use my channel, the stream, only Smoke and Scan is, but I know there'll be several people doing it. No video. I'll ask if they're getting some big donos, shoot some this way to continue to help me stay out here.
He is. I feel bad for Joe because on top of doing a great job, he had his car impounded. Right, he couldn't get his blood pressure medication, and he fucking now had his battery charger broke today by some ding dong who ain't paying attention. Not the greatest trip. Yeah, Amy, I want to tell you, all those folks were behind Joe. Joe was the first. They were watching what Joe was doing, and then they all just went out there. You know what I mean? Joe and actually Anthony Aguero, I think his name was. Those were the first two that I ever saw go to the border and put the shit on blast.
120 drivers, be prepared to move.
Like I said, Joe got kicked off of YouTube because his video went so viral. Pushed him. I think they moved up a little bit. They pushed him off the front of the steps. People bring their dogs because they're idiots. So they're selfish. They're selfish people. just being selfish, you know, all about them and not anything else around them, whether it's a dog that loves them or doesn't matter. Dog just has to get drugged through the shit. Then they end up getting arrested, and then the dog goes to the pound. And if you had any other problems, like an existing warrant or whatever, you might be in jail for a month or two, right? Maybe even longer. Then your dog's gone. Then your dog gets killed. It'll get taken to the shelter. You won't pick it up. They can't adopt it to anybody else because it's...
Need to figure out how to hang a bunch of microphones up. I'm thinking an old rake. An old rake would hold microphones, I think. I have a thing for a router that did dead dudes. You know what I mean? It's just a long bar with a whole bunch of those slots in it. We're doing those not dead dudes. I think of finger joints. And got a Harbor Freight magnet, one of those 2-foot long magnet bars that clamps it to the edge of the workbench real good. I hang all sorts of shit on that. But yeah, you can hang maybe 10 freaking mics on a piece of this. Actually, it wouldn't be too hard to do that sort of thing on a appropriate piece of wood or plastic. And yeah, this black ABS sheet stuff that I got would work really good for that because you can heat it, bend it, and shape it a little bit. It's pretty cool. And then just put a couple of screw holes in it to hold it on. That would work too. Just cut slots in it for the bike pins.
Should be in there now. Sorry about that. I'm over there looking at the auction. Thank you for letting me know. All you got to do is bump this cord right here, and it'll knock it off. At least Prism will let you redo it. If you're live with YouTube, you can hang it up. It'll be a blank screen. I've had to reset them so many times. Hey, Cajun Coin Hunter, I wish I was on StreamYard or Restream. Yep. Yeah, what happened was I bumped this cord right here. That's the camera and microphone on this camera right here. And it's something that plug or whatever, the cord itself is not that loose, or I don't know. But I'm over there on eBay trying to get this Demco. Got 10 minutes. This Demco radio here. There you go. No. There you go. Come on now. Demco, that's your power supply. See the light on. Light on right there. These Demcos are bad about getting that surface rust right on there. They'll rust, they'll rust yourself to death. It's a real cheap chrome plating that they used on the face plates. The covers, I think, were made by some company because they look just like another brand. They must use the same company to make them. But that face plate, they rust like hell. Got 9 minutes. 108.50. I'm gonna wait till the last minute and throw down on them. Rare Demco Traveler vintage ham CB tube radio with rare Demco power supply. Came out of an estate. I just bought a meter from him. I already had a Demco meter, but I got 2 sets of Demcos. One of them there. That's one of them there. And there's one there. Because I got 2 sets of Demcos, and I'm bidding on his. Hey, Mr. Mo. Mrs. Mo. How you doing, Mrs. Mo? Doing all right? Yeah, I've got so many radios. I'm like the lady that lived in the shoe, except I don't have any, kids. I do, but I don't live in a shoe. How's Mrs. Mo? Miss Mo. Miss Mo, sorry. I'm doing good. Drop your link if you want to, and everybody check out Miss Mo. I'm still trying to connect with 2x4 to see if he's subscribed or not. He, couldn't hear me a while ago, I guess. And what's the other guy that was in here? Where'd he go? Way up there. Dillhole, he's gone. Dillhole left. No, Cotton Picker 812. Triple Six is in Oklahoma City. Okay. Cotton Picker 812. Where'd you go? And, right down here, let's see. Right over there in the corner, you'll see my logo. It's actually This one right here out of the 1965 S9 magazine. I bought this picture from the guy that drew it. Right here, there's his name. I got it out in my radio room. I've got the original drawing of this. And this is where it came from right here. But this book is from 1965. There's some general radio telephone stuff there. There's my meter right there. I've got that radio there. I've got that radio there. I don't know about that one. I can't tell what that is. Can't tell which one that is. But anyway, I got to watch this eBay. Whew. Oh, you just subscribed? Okay. All right. Well, let me see if I can give you a blue wrench. I've been having some trouble doing that. But if I can't get it, see, it's up underneath there. I can't tell if I got you or not. Add as moderator, okay? It's up underneath here. And I don't know how to get it off of there. But I'll get you, though, later this evening. Wait a minute. Now you're one. I finally was able to get it. Come back and click on something. Write something else. 2x4. All right, got you. I got you. Yeah, it's right up underneath there. It's right under there. That little blue dot right there. And every time you try to click on it, it cuts it off. It's got like right by the thing to shut it down. All right, I got to get to eBay. Y'all excuse me a minute. I got 4 minutes, okay? We're up to $108. $111. I'm not going to bid no 111. I'm going to fight him right at the end. Because this guy here, see, this little twerp right here, number 14, he's bidding and bidding and bidding. Look at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's driving it up his own self, see? 7, 8, 9, 10. He's bid 10 times, and there's only 2 other people in there, 3 other people, and he hadn't even been bidding. He don't know what he's doing. But he's only bought 14 things, so, you know. One guy was in there earlier. He was something like 2,500 and something. You got to watch those guys. They know they got these computer programs that'll outbid you. I mean, you can't type as fast as they can. You know, they'll be slamming numbers in there, and you're still trying to find, you know, the dollar sign. They already got you in there. And then if it goes up there in it again. I battled them a couple of times. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, but I'm going to go for this one here. I got to wait, though, and see what the highest bid is. I'm going to go ahead and see. I don't like to put the max bid down there. I think that computer can see it. They're not your friends, you know. They're greedy. They want to get as much money as they can. You know, they'll come in there and say, you better hurry up and bid. Somebody's going to get it. They're after it. There's 14 people watching it. People want this right here. 27 people are watching. You better hurry up, you know. Nothing but a psych. I know all those tricks, you know. Okay, we got 1 minute, 55 seconds. Let's see who bumps it up at the last. Got to keep refreshing this thing because 1 minute and 36 seconds left. What you do, you gotta, I don't like to put on the max bid. I like to do it right here. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Okay, we're getting close now. Crunch time. Y'all make your move here. I got it for $117.50. Yeah, see? $117.50 plus $20 shipping. But I'm going to ask this guy to hang on to it because I'm bidding on a speaker that he's got. So he's going to combine shipping. Purchase history. Right there, see? Let's see what Harvey's doing. Let's see if Harvey going after that right there. See what's going on with Harvey. Got 25 minutes. Let's see. I know he's not 28. He's either got to be 909 or 567, 557. Damn thing's only $15, but I don't want it because it doesn't match this style of radio. That's the newer Demco satellite. Mine is the older version. This matches the new one. The super satellite, you know, so that wouldn't even, when they got these different colors and stuff like that, see, these don't have any. These don't have any colors, you know. 24 minutes. Let me text him. Text him my one. Yeah. I got to go to, before I pay, I got to go to PayPal and switch my money over in there. Let's see what we're going to do here. How about that? Hey! Aqua Boss. Where's Mud Bucket? Mud. Yeah, they slam it on you with that friggin' auto bid. They just put anything. They go to bed. They don't even worry about it. They got a program on the computer, and they got it set to what they absolutely, it can stand to lose, you know, stand to win. And they'll put that in there, and that computer will do it $1 at a time on them, you know. Somebody raised it up $1, then they'll raise it up. But eBay is crooked. They'll tell the other people that you bid on it. That's why I don't put any price in there, because they'll tell them what it is. Hey Bolt, I didn't know that Triple Six was out in Oklahoma. I thought he was in California. Aren't you in California? Thank you there, 2x4. Aquaboss, have you subscribed already? Take a minute to subscribe so I can give you Blue Wrench and you can get in on the shout-out wheel on Saturday. It's right over here in the corner. It looks like this right here. That's where it come from, right there. You're in California. That's right, you left my t-shirt on a park bench out there at the shootout contest. That right there is my avatar on there. Oh, you have property there, okay. Is one of your legs shorter than the other one? But anyway, I bought the picture that this guy drew right here, Mr. Keeper, and I got it out of my radio room. But this was from 1965 right here. I've got the original. It's a drawing. It's not a painting. I don't know what he used on it, but... Oh, you going to move out there? What do you call him? Ozark Mountain Daredevil? All right, let's see what Harvey's doing there. But I'm waiting on Aquaman. Mess around, I'm going to call you Aquaman. Tupelo, Triple Six. He's in Oklahoma City. Is that going to be near you, or... Yeah, why's this thing turning red when I talk? I don't know. Yeah. I guess a place where even squares can have a ball, right? Okay, let's see what Harvey's doing over here. Got 20 minutes still. See, yeah, I like that meter. I mean, this was made good. You see that? That's the same switches that they used in the early, what you call it, Dozy. I was told that, and I talked to Emil Dozy on the telephone before he died. Back then I had I still got it. Dave made 16 pill competition. Dave made 300 amp alternators on my truck, and then one for the truck. And then I had a 4-pill driver. I had a Texas Star modulator and a Galaxy 44. I had all kind of antennas off and on. I even had Star Gun riding down the road with a friggin' thing that's like a beam. That isn't nothing. That's just, that don't do anything. I still got it in the garage. But my truck, my Colorado, I can't even put an alternator except what's on there. I can send off and get one made by like McKecket Man or whatever his name is for like $400, but I'm scared it'll blow up, burn up. I've got one on there now off of a 2006 H3 Hummer. It's a 200 amp, and that 8 pill I got in there will drag it down unless I got RPM going. I got 2-aught welding cable. I got all, I got about a $400 EQ battery. I mean, it works. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. Let's see what this guy here. Original listing. Okay, here. Let's see this guy here. See, there's 18 minutes on Harvey. There's a Demco modulator. Real good price for $46. If I didn't have about 4 of them, I'd buy it. There's you a JB12, $154, only 16. I can send something so cheap. But this is what I'm bidding on right here. I'm going to ask him to hold. It's got 6 days. I might not ask him to hang on that long. But that's the Demco satellite speaker. I've already got one, but I've got 2 sets. And see, here's your dozy. See the switches? Same thing. And I always shit. Mission control.
Hey, Johnny, man.
Hey.
Boy.
Hey.
God, man, I guess you heard the
Yeah.
news that I'm president.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Oh, my God. Have you been with a pack of hyenas?
Hey, for 35 years.
Lord, my God. So anyway.
Yeah, well, hey, let me do this. I've got a live YouTube show going right now, and
okay.
so they can hear you. And let me call you back in a little bit. Is that going to be okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. We'll talk later, okay, buddy?
Okay, hey, well, congratulations, and welcome to the Looney Bin.
Yeah.
And look, only thing I can tell you is they're not your friends, okay? I mean, watch your back.
I figured that out, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you again, okay?
All right, man. Bye. That's my friend there where I used to work for 35 years. I used to do remodeling and construction work, and I did a lot of work in his condos there. His mother and father, and they're all dead. She was a real nice lady, man. I'm sorry she died. Well, I mean, what can I do? What's that, dozy? Anyway, I've got look at that, Apache. I've seen one of them. 515 had one that belonged to Big John Stud. And he took the guts out of it and made it a 3500Z box. Then got 3 coax connectors. I don't know. It's just too old. Too old. I mean, that heavy duty of... Now this one here, that's a Tempo 1, if anybody knows what that is. Sideband. That thing is like mint condition right there, man. That's your power supply for the Tempo 1 right there. I don't know if you can even see it or not. But he said he's got the radio, and I wanted to see if he could pull it out. Because that right there won't do me any good. It's made specifically for that radio. So you got minus 100 volts, 300 and 600. Then you got 12.6 for your tubes. And then another one. And then, what is that? You can't tell. Anyway. You got to have this cable, which you can make that. Tempo 1. I think they were just before Yazoo. 97 Boston, he's got one. I bet he ain't got one that good looking. Harvey's got 13 minutes. Anyway. Okay, Cajun. Have a good one, man. Grease for peace, and don't let the crackling hit you where the sun don't shine, and bump, and all that stuff you say. Oh, you got a couple of Tempo 1s? Well, you ought to bid on this one here. Because this guy, I mean, he's got a storage room buried with stuff. And I said, man, and I said, see if you can find that tempo in there. If it looks like that power supply, you know, I'm going to bid on it. I don't know why I want it, though, because I got like a brand new Yaesu FT101E that I've never even turned on and had for 6 years. Well, I've got the freak counter. I bought that from More Junkie about 3 years ago. And you see, Mudbucket said, I can get them. You can get them. Okay. But anyway. Hey, Foxman. Let me show you what I won there, Foxman, while you were talking to everybody. Where is it? Harvey's bidding on this. I would have bid on that, but Harvey wanted it. I didn't want it because it matches the new satellites. Let me show you what they look like. Super satellite. Super satellite, super buddy. No. Super satellite. All right, let's see. There's your other part there you can get. That's your band analyzer right there. I don't know the difference between the two. See, that's called Command. That's the newer version, you know. That's after Demco sold out. But this is what they stick all kind of crap on me in here. Let's see here. Come on. That's what I bought there, Fox Man. With the power supply and everything. They just got that radio right now. You can look at it, and I'll look at it for you. On eBay, and it's all beat all to hell. Without this, for $200-something. Now the guy only charges $20.97 for shipping. I don't know how he does it. I got pirate ship, and I can't do it for that. Let's see here. Let's see what we're gonna get. Demco CB radio. There's a just that right there. That's the Demco modulator. It's on. It's you know, with a D104 and ICO radio for $112. Let's see how much for shipping. $124. Whoa, good God. Ew. Come on now. Okay, here we go. All right, right there. See it? Look at there. Nothing. No cords, nothing. Dirty. See, I want to see what that is right there. I bet that's to adjust the meter. Meter adjustment. What does it say? Yeah. It says, I think it says meter on there. Meter adjustment right there. Okay. $200 plus what? $13.79 in shipping. How they do it, I don't know. Let's see. Modulator there for $109. Okay, here's your new satellite. Okay, that's the one that matches that thing Harvey's looking at. You see? That's the newer version. You see that meter right there? That looks just like that meter. That's why. See, that's a super satellite. Or maybe it's not, but it's a satellite. But these knobs, they suck, man. They just crumble, you know, when you get that old. And these lights right here, they get hot and they crumble. I got stuck with that already. Let's see, there's $500. See, they want $500 for the transmitter and $500 for the receiver. See, then they got the speaker, $179 for speaker. Now that's got the modulator, mic modulator inside there. That's different than the speaker that I got. That has the Demco modulator built into it. That has this built into it. See? There's the one Harvey's bidding on. It's got 6 minutes left. And there, let's see who's bidding on that. I don't care. There's a president. Parts only, President Madison, $61. $30 shipping, parts only. Let's see what's going on with that. Got sideband. Is it 40? This 40 channel. That's like a Cobra 142, isn't it? Or a 2000. The Madison. I don't know. But that's the new president, or is it the old president? Anyway. There's where your problem comes in right there. You need to go ahead and pull that whole damn thing out right there and put you a computer power supply in there and get rid of that thing right there. That's where all your problems, a lot of them are at. Somebody's used some wire nuts right there. That's a bad sign. You don't want to put wire nuts in a radio. Who knows what else they've been in there messing with. There's something right there they've been messing with right there with tape on that. Got something right there, they got something on that. Nah, they mess with that. Not worth it. There's a courier with a digiscan, yeah. There's your digiscan on a courier Spartan PLL. It'll go above 40. Well, the PLL 40 channel. Yeah, see, that's just when they changed to 40 channel. They had a bunch of these 23 channel sets, and they went inside and they put this dial on there. It's the same radio. They just put that PLL thing on there, but it's the same radio, and they put that dial on there. That's what they used to do, you know, when they couldn't get rid of the radios. Unit and Grant, $99, parts only. What's going on with that? I like that radio, but not for no $100, you know. Very nice. Vintage Unit and Grant mobile. It's 40 channels, and at least power's on. Some of the LEDs are dead. I saw a cool video where you can shock them and they'll come back to alive, but unsure how that works. I imagine it needs cleaning as it was stored for a very long time. Came from a repair tech estate. Yeah. Okay. Stay away from that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, yeah, I got that. Siltronics freak meters, some of them are bad. I got two versions of this. This is the cheaper one here that goes with the Comanche 1011D. I got two sets of 1011Ds, Siltronics. This is the cheaper version. I got one of them, and then the other one I got comes over here with a channel readout. You don't see many of them. They're kind of rare. If you do, they're really high. I got that. Look at there. There's my Demco speaker right there. Same guy that I just bought the radio from. You know, I'll go as high as $50 just to get it. I already got one. I mean, but I want to complete the set. You know. There's my 10 and that's a 1011C. I got the D. See? That's a good sideband radio, but it likes to drift a lot. But you know, there's a couple of things you can do to them, and these things put out about 100 watts, but some good modulation. It will talk on AM, but it doesn't sound that good. Wow, look at that. I love that trucker thing. Hang on. 6 days, I'm going to put it on a watch list. I like that DZ Ultimate Meters. I love these Z meters. You ought to see the one they got. Look at there. It's beautiful. That lit up and stuff. They got the base one. It's really nice. I put it on the watch list. Here's you a Demco satellite. One piece. But that's not the whole thing, see? You got to have the other radio to go with it. He wants $300 for it. $60 to ship it. Palomar, I got a couple of them. I like them because they got that big ass meter right there, which is the same almost meter as this general radio telephone meter. Similar, not the same. But I got a couple of them, but they only go to 500 watts. You know, they're okay to test a radio, something like that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. President Thomas J. $11.50. Powers up, okay. High gains 673. I want to try to find a high gain Utopia. I know where one's at. Road King. Gemtron. That's the same as the DAC. DAC 5. I got one of them. The same people made that. They made the one for DAC. They just put DAC on there instead of that number. It's exactly the same thing. Because see, like I said, back then they had these 23 channel radios. So they just modified it right there with the thing and used them and got rid of them. You know, that's why it's got that fake dial there. It's not worth $16 though. Vintage linear bass. Vintage linear bass. That looks like an SBE radio. It is. It's an SBE. I got one of them. Trinidad. Yep, I got one of them. Got it on video. It's not no linear. $70. Oh, shit. Hey, I was bidding on it, but somebody beat me. Did you get it?
What did you bid on that you said you won?
No, on the Demco Traveler.
You said you won.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about the wave analyzer. I'm just messing with you.
No. I bid on it, but somebody just wanted it more, which is fine.
Oh.
I already have one.
Damn, I wish I'd have known that. I'd have got it for you.
Well, this is the one that was listed was, I think, a slightly different model of the wavelizer that I have.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd get it just so I have two, but it doesn't matter.
Well, you taught me this, Harvey, and I have to make this plain. You always have 3 of everything in case one of them breaks. You'll still have 2. So that's the theory. That's the Harvey theory.
You got it.
So Harvey.
Anyway,
yeah.
So you got the Travel Air?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir. It looks nice. Looks nice. I'm
take a peek at it.
I'm going to take and put it on a Variac I got over here and let it sit on there for a couple of days. But I'm going to look inside of it first because he's going to pack it with paper, and to keep the tubes from, being bounced out. But he's also the same one that I'm bidding on for the speaker, Demco speaker. Right now it's $9.99.
How much is the speaker? $9.99?
Yeah.
You want that?
Yeah, I'm bidding on it, yeah. But do you want it?
No.
Oh.
Okay, the Travelier is missing one light bulb in the left.
Oh, it is?
The output light.
Okay.
Yeah. When you get it, look at the right light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
Is white, and when it's on, it'll be orange.
Right.
Look at the modulator, the power supply. That is a red one, and that's what the one for output should be. But it's not there.
Well, I might have to, I'll look at it and see what I can come up with, and if it'll work without the lights, I'm sure I can fix that. But if not, I got somebody maybe that can help me with it.
Okay.
Hey.
I've got a bunch of Demco parts.
Oh.
And I might be able to come up with that exact bulb.
Okay. Sounds good.
If I do, I'll send it to you.
Well, let's see what happens first. Let me get it.
Your satellite is post office. People have it. It'll be shipped out tomorrow.
Oh, good.
It'll be there Saturday.
I doubt it.
Well, that's what they said.
Yeah. Well, like I told you, I got the mic plug, and it's beyond perfect. Even the plug, is like brass and gold and plated, and it's got all the fancy numbers on it, and it's way better than the one that I bought, the 3/16 phono plug, and then you got that high dollar audio cable on there with about 5 grounds on it and shields and all that. I hate to say Bruce Springsteen. Let's say, let's see here, Johnny Paycheck would use on his Fender amplifier. And then you have that nice 4-pin. Now, this is a problem that I got that's not no problem really. On this United Scientific radio that I've got, which is in Sam's number 1, in there with the Whiteface Johnson.
Which model is it?
It's only one, United Scientific. It's the only one it's only one that's in Volume 1 of the Sams. You'll see it there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me see which one it is. USL.
Did you buy the Demco modulator from that guy?
No.
Okay.
They weren't too much.
$46?
Oh, wait a second. Let me check eBay again.
I don't know if it's still on there or not. I don't know, because I'm on something else now. Let me see if I can go back.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
No. Somebody else got it for 46. I didn't get it.
Damn it. Yeah.
I got 2 extra.
Well, I know I got 4 of them, but 3 might go bad. But let me tell you, on the Demco Travelier, they've got one right now on the eBay for $200. And it's
Too much.
I know, and it looks like it's been underneath somebody's bed for 50 years. You know, it's got
no power supply.
Dirt, no power supply. That power supply is worth $150. You could, and the thing about those Demcos, you know as well as I do, they rust that chrome, but there's very little, very, 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 very little rusting on there. And I think with some chrome polish used for an automobile will take it off. Now you had some guy that was telling us on Old Tube Radio Network about some kind of grandma potion that he used to rub on there and get the thing off. I don't know.
Oh, it's USL radio phone.
Yeah, it's scientific.
TR 800.
Scientific, United Scientific.
Right, it's the TR 800, right?
I guess it's the only one in there, the United Scientific.
5-channel.
It's got
5-channel transmitter.
It's got the crystals right in the front behind a little panel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 3 of them. Yeah, it's got the flush to talk. Now I like it because you can throw it up high and dead key on somebody all day, or I guess it's for somebody that maybe they have a Vox or something. I know if you throw that, it's going to throw a dead key.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got 3 of those radios, and I've been picking parts out of them to get the one that I got now. I did what you said, and I replaced all the capacitors in there. Now the big ones in the bottom, the 2 big ones down there, I think they're 350 by 100 MFD or 80. Those I know are right. I thought at first they were in backwards, but
there's 2 big picture
right.
ones.
I took them out. I took them out, put new ones in there, and then we talked about the other capacitors in there, and I give you a list of the capacitors, and the guy that was selling it said that's what I needed, but there's no direction on these capacitors. There's no crimped in, there's no arrow or nothing, and you told me it didn't matter. So I got them in there, but the power won't come up on it. Now, some of the power will, but it won't transmit. It won't, you can't key up or nothing. I mean, it won't do anything as a receive or whatever. It's missing power. It could be that CAN capacitor is bad. I didn't replace that. I don't like them. I've done them, but I don't like them. And I'm not smart enough yet to fight that mess underneath there to take all that loose and remotely locate them on a terminal strip and run wires back to all that. I just haven't done that enough yet. But I've replaced the CAN capacitors. You know, bought them from Hayseed, Hamfest, or whatever, you know, and had them make them for me. The multi-stage, which that is. And Hayseed, Hamfest, or some crap. But anyway, all they do is take a cylinder and stuff them full of capacitors and
that's what they do.
Gang them up in there, you know, and one of them I had it and put it in there, and the top come off the damn thing. The brown disc come off of it, and I glued it back on there. They said, oh, well, that'll happen sometime. I said, you know, that shouldn't happen. But anyway, yeah, they're good to get because CE thing that Antique Radio Supply uses, that they have a lot of them, different kind of that. They're way up there in price, you know. They're way up there. And they don't have everything you need, you know. So you got to go to Hayseed Hamfest and get them to make them for you, which that's all right. They look good. But anyway, this one is not getting power, and that's the one I wanna send to you. Now I'm gonna have a detailed list, and I've got it ready to. I printed it out today on Word or whatever on my computer, and I haven't emailed it to you yet because I didn't. You know, I wanted you to wait, but I'm going to include the paper in the box. What I want to do, huh?
A list of what?
What I want to get done to the radio.
Oh, okay.
All right. One thing I want to do, one of them has got a remote S meter that runs inside and just hooks up the two places. Real simple. And I've taken pictures of it and everything, and I'm going to send that with pictures and a drawing or whatever. All it takes is one, I think it's a brown, black, and orange resistor. Brown, black, and orange. I used to know the color code. What is it? Beat your sister and your stepmother will die, or something like that, they say, to learn.
Color code?
Yeah.
Color code for resistors is black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, and white.
Did you know the little saying about that?
Yeah, I just memorized what they are.
Oh, okay. But anyway, that's what's in there. And it just goes straight from this little terminal strip to the red wire on the S meter, and then the gray or white or whatever it is, the grayish one goes down to one of the IF cans there and attached to that. And then evidently the shield is just simply being used as an anchor to hold this cable in there. And it's tied onto a dead terminal strip connection. It's just there to hold the cable there. So what I wanted you to do is go in the back of the radio and drill a hole in there and put a plug in there, female, and put a plug on the meter where I can plug it in or don't plug it in, you know.
Okay, I'll give it a shot, see if I can get it to work.
Yeah, it'd be just like hooking it up with but I'll have all of that. And then, like I say, I don't know if a diode is blown. I know the fuse is not blown. I don't think it's a diode. I think it's that can capacitor. And
did it ever work?
Not that I had, no.
Okay, so it never did work.
Well, what I did, I never even tried it. I just went right on in there and started replacing capacitors because some of them was already bulged and they had big old blobs of wax and the ends was coming out of them. I mean, it doesn't have one of those big old giant long resistors. Now, one of them does. But anyway, and it's got, let me tell you what it's got for a mic. It's got a phono plug for a mic.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at it.
And I want you to see if you can take and make me an adapter to go to a 4-pin Cobra, and I'll just slide the key down bar up on the mic and flush it with the switch on the front of the radio. No.
You just leave that switch in the middle position. Don't touch it.
Oh, don't touch the flush lever.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how?
I will just disconnect stuff and run it to the mic plug, and it'll disconnect from the lever.
Okay, so you're going to have to put a 4-pin plug in the front.
Yeah, where that phono plug is.
You don't want to just do it with a phono to 4-pin and let me slide the bar up on there and use the flush lever.
Well, you could do that, but you don't need well, here's the problem.
Yeah.
With a 4-pin, I'm only going to hook up 2 pins.
Right, I understand that. That's why I want to slide the key down bar up on the mic and leave it up there. and then just use the flush lever to operate the.
Well, are you going to use
An
are you going to use an amplified mic or unamped mic?
Probably an unamplified mic, because if I use
that'll work.
Yeah, but I may need some direction on maybe if I have to rewire the base of the mic.
Yeah, I can take care of that.
Okay, now I'm sending you 10 crystals, and one of them is channel 11, or maybe two of them. I've got them marked. One of them I can't read. A couple of them I can't read with two magnifying glasses and two pair of reading glasses stacked on top of each other and a headlight. So I don't know what the hell it is.
It's a 5-channel radio.
Yeah. But I want to get numbers, channel 17, if you happen to have a channel 17, and you'll trade one of the crystals that's there or sell me one or whatever. I want to get 17, 12, and 11. And I've got 11 and 12 crystal. Whether they work or not, I don't know. But you'll be getting 10 crystals. One of them's a number 4 and different things.
Okay.
But that's going to be a couple of weeks before I get it all ready.
Right. Put it on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
The 5 channels you want for transmit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And so we'll talk more about the mic plug. I just hate for you to have to do all of that extra when maybe we could get away with just the phono plug thing. Now, I have that little weird hand mic that came with it. It's just a regular, I don't know who made it. It just sits on the desk. It's a little small beige looking mic, no nothing to mash or key down, just sits there, and you use, like I say, the lever.
Okay.
But I'll send that if I can find it. It's somewhere in here. But if not, then, let's see anyway. All right, well, Harvey, I really appreciate it. And so you didn't win anything.
No, didn't win anything. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm live right now. And would you say hello to Mud Bucket?
Hello, Mud Bucket.
That's Harvey out in Fresno. And that Foxman, hey, Foxman wants to say, hey, Foxman, say hello to Harvey.
Hello, Harvey.
Okay, Foxman.
Hey, Foxman, how you doing?
Okay. Hey, Harvey, I appreciate it, man.
You got it.
All right, good night.
Good night now.
All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Whew. Let's see here. Hello, Ontario CB Club. I didn't see you in there. I'm sorry, I was on eBay. I should have been over here. Harvey's a good man. He's the best. 3 of everything. You got to have 3 of everything in case one goes bad, you still have 2. And Foxman said, when I got my Comstat 35, it come from AZ. I think that's Arizona. They put newspaper in the tubes inside when I bought it off of Fleabay. Yeah, that's good that they did that. Make sure you take them out before you turn the radio on. I didn't do that one time, and I started smelling something getting hot. And I said, what the heck is this going on here? And I opened up the radio, and it's full of paper. So I know not to do that. Yeah, I bet I already bid on that. Damn, I'm busy. Picked up fuel radios last week. I should be able to get. Oh, that's Harvey. Okay. I don't know what I'd have done if I hadn't have him to help me. I can do a pretty good bit of stuff on radios, but not like him. I mean, he. That's not my profession. I'm a parts replacer, I have to replace. Hey, David, what's up, man? Charlie Brown in the desert. Charlie. Hey, Charlie Brown, break. Yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, I bought the Demco Travelier. I'll show you there. Look at this. I'll show you what I bought. Maybe you got it in here at the last. Now here's one here. Here's one here. Just a radio, right? Looks like it got a big ass scratch right there. It does have that knob there though. But it's dirty. Like it's dirty. $200 and $13.79 plus probably $7 tax. Okay. I'll show you the one I got. Alright, where are you? Okay. Alright, this is the one I won here. I had some big dogs in there trying to knock me out, but they couldn't do it. Alright, this is it right here. It's got the power supply. It's got the radio, nice, clean looking. I don't know. There you go, see? That's your power supply right there. $117.50 with $20.97 shipping, but I'm also bidding on this right here to complete 2 sets of these satellites I got. $9.99, okay? He can stick that in there with that radio, alright? I already talked to him. He wants $13 to ship it. He can put it in there with a $20 deal. That thing don't weigh nothing. But that's what I'm bidding on. I just bought this meter from him right here. I just bought that meter from him for one of my Demco sets. Maybe the one Harvey's sending. Or maybe this one here. You know. And both of them look pretty good, you know, for being... This one here is number 561. This one here is older than that. This one here is number 127. But normally that chrome gets rusted on these Demcos, you know. I don't know, they use some cheap chrome stuff, you know. But anyway, I'll have 2 sets of Demcos, and I've got the decals to go on the ones with the rusty front, so I'm coming back to land here. I'm going to land back on us and get out of there. Hey, K. Christopher, how you been, man? The side view showed up better. Okay. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, you pay taxes on everything. They didn't used to have it that way on eBay when I first started on there. I probably, with my company that I work for and me, I probably spent $150,000 on buying stuff off of eBay. They tried to give me crap one time, and I said, hey, man, you know how much I bought from y'all people? Probably $150,000, you know. Not me. Probably me, $20,000 over the years. Yeah, okay, Christopher, put your link down if you want to put your link down. Don't forget about Saturday night on the shout-out wheel. We got to get the 4K giveaway going. Everybody will win. I got a Catalyst-built mobile amp with, call it the DD21 Special with a Ken Carlock a CNC machine custom grill cover with blue lights. Real 2879 Toshiba's in it, not no HG. A mobile radio, t-shirts, and of course, like Wagon Master says, deck owls. I call them decals, but I don't call them decals. That's something like I used to put on model cars when I was little, but I call them stickers. That's what they call them when you go to like Sticky Brand and a Sticker Mule. They don't call it deck owl mule, Sticker Mule. Anyway, he's out there in Utah, Salt Lake City in Utah. Anyway. Hey, 97 Boston. A Tube Tuesday. Hey, you need to get that mayor up there in y'all's town to get out the damn place up there. You know, get out of there. That she got the palm tree ashes on her head, standing up there talking out, you know. I don't know, man. Don't get me started on that. Hey, I'm looking at a Temple 1. Looks like mint condition. I don't know yet. What do you think? What's your thoughts about the Temple 1? Give me some deck owls. Give me some advice on the Temple 1. Cuz I know you got one. And you've been working on it. This has got the power supply and everything, you know, separate. Looks great. I don't know how much yet. Where'd you go? Did ice get you? Did ice get you there, 97 Boston? They're pretty hot up there in your area. Y'all got a sanctuary city, man. That guy with the bald head, he's going to kick your ass if he catches you messing around. What's his name? I don't know. Horrible name, yeah. Well, that's what it would be, is just sideband, you know. Hell, I still got that brand new, almost Yazoo FT101E that I've never even turned on, really. I think I did one time. I bought it about 6 years ago from the original owner. All the books on it, all the service manuals on it, and then later, more junkie sold me a YO61, a freak counter. And then I got the external extra speaker to go with it. And it's sideband and CW, but I've got the board that I bought years ago that's got the sideband and AM filter in it. But I would like to send that off to Paul Harold down in Florida and let him go through it and see, but I just don't have that kind of money right now. You know, that would be the only thing I'd use it on, would be really sideband. So the Tempo 1, what kind of tubes does it have in it? Output tubes. Are they sweep tubes, or are they 6146s, or what? What are they? What kind of tubes is in there? Looked like they'd put the 6146 in there. I don't know why they didn't use that more than what they did. I even had a friend that had a tram with a 6146 in it instead of the 6L6 GC in there. I guess Beantown, he done gone to sleep. Where'd you go? Let's see, 97. How about, Your buddy Boston. I heard him out there the other day. Boston. The FT-101, yeah. If you ever hear 766 out of California, he can hang in there with Motormouth Mall. That's what he runs. But he's got a special, he does some kind of modification to those Yazoos, you know, but I don't want to send them to him. I'd send it to Paul Harold out there in Florida if I sent it to anybody, but I'm going to try to get it to work on sideband without doing that. And maybe send the board, which just plugs in, you know, that's the beauty of it. But I don't know what all I have to do on that Yazoo. I think you just peak it till you get the best receive, and then on transmit you go to load and tune. I don't know. Of course, I still got two Siltronics Comanche 1011Ds that I talked on maybe one time, and Night Ranger laughed at me because I was off frequency and I got pissed off and threw it in the corner. I got two of them. You know, that's the first time I'd fired it up, and yeah, shut up. You know, so I just put it up, and it's sitting up there looking at me, out in the room out there, and the other one's in a cabinet. I got two freak meters with it, one with the channel readout, the deluxe version, and one without the channel readout. And then I got, what else do I have with it? The speaker, the extra speaker. I don't know, I got everything that went with it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh, 6JG6 sweep tubes in the final, yeah. The Yazoo got that green stripe, the green stripe Sylvania, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I want to do there, Ontario. Send that, you know, to change all the capacitors out in it, and maybe somebody that knows about it that can do the hi-fi mod on it, you know, to put the better whatever in there, in that board. If that's the board you do that with, I don't mind paying them. Hell, I can put that in myself. I could change the capacitors too, but I want to, you know, they know what to do. He knows, you know, to hi-fi mods and all that, so I don't care nothing about no hi-fi mod. You know, I'm not talking on the radio station. I don't want to sound like I've got a graphic equalizer. I'd rather have a sharper sounding signal to where that I wasn't all muddied up out there in skip land and somebody's keying all over top of me with a D104 with a crystal element crank wide open, you know, and chopping through everything like a hatchet, and I'm out there trying to sound like Bing Crosby, you know, hell with that. Yeah, I bought one of them probably about 15 years ago, maybe both of them, from a guy that used to be about, I don't know, 50 miles away from me on up towards Columbia. I knew who he was back then. I have no idea who he was. I met him somewhere at some little town in between here and Columbia, and I picked it up from him. And I, you know, got on there, but way back in the 70s, there was an old guy that had a little small house trailer and he lived right beside the plumbing supply house where I used to go get plumbing parts and all like that for this first big company I worked for way back in the 70s. And I noticed that he had an antenna and everything, and then I got to see him at the CB break or the coffee breaks, you know. So I said, man, you live right there. I said, what kind of radio you got? And he says, I got a Siltronics, and I know what the hell that was. It sounded like something Kmart sold, you know. And I said, well, what does it look like? And he said, come on over here. So I was in the parking lot of the plumbing place. And I went on over there, you know, and there it was. I said, damn, look at that. Hey, I said, why do you have that? He says, well, my daughter is out in California, and we communicate with each other. With she's got one, and I got one, and we go on different channels or whatever, frequencies, and we talk with no interference, you know. I said, well, let's go ahead and turn it on and crank it up. No. You can't just turn this thing on. You got to, you know, let it warm up and do all this kind of stuff, you know. So that was the first one I ever saw. He's an old guy, man, like me now. I was like 20 years old back then. He's probably like 70, you know. And so I don't know whatever happened to him. It wasn't probably 5-6 years that trailer was gone and he was gone. I don't know where he went. But that was the first one I ever seen. And to be honest with you, I don't remember ever seeing another one in person. I don't remember, but until I got that one, the first one I got from that guy, whoever he was, that I used to know. He was some like a technician ham or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah. So I got on the air with it trying to talk to a couple of guys, and I had one of them laugh at me because I was off frequency. And, you know, I'm kind of like Clint Eastwood on the that movie. Hey, my mule don't like you laughing because he thinks you're laughing at him, you know. I was kind of like that. So that's the story on that. And then I put it up on the shelf, and there it is. The FT 101, you need to tune it every time. Yeah. Well, that'll be all right. You know, I'll probably get on there on the 1111111 channel. I think it'd probably put out like, what, 90 watts? I don't know. That'll be good enough for my Henry 4K or the Black Cat. So it might be all right. I won't have to run a driver with it. I got to get that Henry 4K going. I mean, it's ready. I mean, I just hadn't wanted to mess with it. I've had that thing for about 6 years and only turned it on one time. I bought it out of Colorado from the original owner. He boxed that thing. He built a cabinet around it. I mean, he built a damn crate. I don't know, he didn't charge that. It wasn't that much to ship it. And that thing, I mean, it, you know, you had to unload it with a forklift. And then but it's got all the paperwork and everything where he took it when he bought it from the factory in New York. He had all the upgrades and the export stuff put in it, the bigger transformers, the higher voltage and all like that. So, you know, I've got the foot pedal, and I had originally, and I'll show it to you. Damn. Let me get some water here. Hang on. 89.50. Yeah. I've often wanted to see if I could take instead of running that damn 89.50, go ahead and put a 6L6, 6LF6 in there and drop the voltage down on the heater to 12.6. 6 instead of 12. Is this it? No, this is too. I thought this was from Motormouth Mall. I've got the key, the sequencer that he sold me. This is Hayseed Hamfest right here, I think. Brand new capacitors. Is that what it is? Yeah. Never been used, man. This is for the Courier linear amplifier. I've got two of them. But that's the 40 MFD at 450 volts. They're nice looking, man. I bought them a couple, 3-4 years ago. I got two of those Courier amps. I did one of them, but I might have not hooked one of the capacitors up right. I hate those friggin' sorry-ass capacitors they got in there. You gotta twist them to get them out. Unsolder every damn thing, you know what I mean? Good God. Ridiculous. It's got one over here somewhere. And here's the other one. Hey, Bueller. What's up, Bueller? I heard your recording, a secret recording. These are pretty, though. Look at there. Hayseed Hamfest. Now, if you ever need, these type of capacitors, they can make any kind you want to, and they're very reasonable. These are 105C on there, 20%, 40 MFD at 450. But they're just nice looking, they're clean, And you have your symbols here. That's your positive, see? You got 3 of them in there. Isn't it? No. Anyway, on a lot of them you have these different symbols, and that's different capacitors. This one here is only one. What the hell am I talking about? If it was more than one, there's a triangle, there's a square, and there's a half moon there. This is on the half moon. That's the only one, and these are ground. You bend them over, whatever you want to do, and solder ground to one of them. And they like you to solder it to this one here, because I already got some solder on it for you. Make it easier for you. But they're in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. HayseedHamfest.com. Thank you, 21, for telling us where we can get them at. Okay. Yes, I had 4 of them in here, and I done put 2 of them in one amp. I was working on it the other day. That's me right there, see? Supposed to have some blue tape. Anyway, if y'all want to come get me, come on. All right. But anyway, we got 10 people in here watching. Let's see, I don't know where that other speaker is at. Let's see. But like I say, Harvey made me this adapter. Now I'm going to show you. This is what Harvey does. Look at this look at this phone plug, man. Look at this damn thing. Brass or gold plated. I know it's not gold plated. But this is the original deal back in the day from the government. This was the aircraft plug. That's a 3/16. It's not 1/4 inch. You see? And General Radio Telephone bought these, I guess, because they were on surplus. And this was for your mic on your, maybe your headset. And then the headset receive, your earphones had the 1/4 inch. So you couldn't get all screwed up what you were plugging into. And then he's got this like double shielded friggin' professional cable, like not Bruce Springsteen, but String Bean. Hey, String Bean, yeah, my buddy. But it's a real good. Got a bunch of shields on it. It's professional. It ain't that little thin crap. And then he's got this right here to a 4-pin Cobra. You see? Harvey built right there. But that's the name of it. FPBR PJ068. I bought one, but it was not that good. It was only about that long. It didn't have none of that on there. It wasn't that color. And I couldn't get it to work for nothing. It shocked the crap out of me too. That 80 volts come out of there. But that's from a General Radio Telephone that I hope I'll be able to use on old radio night. Let me show it to you. That's it right there. MC5. It's got the Tweety Bird on it. You hold that down. Do. You know. You got your receive. And you got to tune your receive, man. You can't hide from me. I can find you. As long as you don't go above 24. I think it might go to about 25. And I can get you in the RC channels. You got 10K. I got 50K, you know. Then here's your channels right here. Transmit. Got your squelch right here. On and off volume. Local, distant. And I think that is an extra transmit crystal, or maybe where you could plug in a VFO. I'm not for sure. I'd ask Harvey about that. But Harvey, I bought this plug. I'm going to show you this friggin' killer plug, man. This plug is overkill. This plug will do 6 volt. It'll do 12 volt. Look at there. You know, that's the Cinch Jones 16 connection plug. Look at there. You know what I mean? Inside there you got capacitors and all kind of crap, you know. But I bought these off of eBay. I wired the one up for 133, but I didn't want to wire this one up. I wanted Harvey to do it, so I know it'd be 100%. But this thing's just as clean as it can be, man. Look at there. No rust or nothing. It's so, I mean, they got the tubes all marked on there, what tubes they are. All kind of stuff on there, you know. And look at that. Look at that filter right there. What am I touching? Look at there. That's a bad filter right there. You see, I got some other crystals I could put in there. It's missing. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got 21, transmit 19. It's got 10, 12. Can't read that. I can't read that one, but I got the crystals. I got other radios. But look at this transformer. Look how big that damn that thing is heavy, man. Look at there, overbuilt. Because this will run on 6 volt, 12 volt, or 120 volts, or 115 back down, 110, you know. 6 BQ5s, like the JB12. That's a trimmer there. Heavy duty diodes right there. I mean, those aren't nothing to play around with. Those are heavy duty right there. And they got you a slow blow fuse there. All the capacitors look decent. I mean, I wouldn't trust them forever, but anyway, I was so happy when I got that plug from him. That's such, the way he makes stuff is just, I don't know, unbelievable. He takes care of and making things, With me, I just slam it together on some stuff. If I'm in a hurry, I said, let me try to get this damn thing working. I'm tired of messing with it, Each frequency specific crystal, you cannot put any crystals, they have to match. You can do that. You can take sometimes, like they used to do back in the day when they had like the Johnson Whiteface, they would take a receive crystal and stick it in the transmit side and use like a Heathkit or a Helicopter receiver, shortwave receiver, and they would go down below channel 1 and they'd transmit on that receive crystal and they'd pick them up on that shortwave receiver, you see. I got all kind of crystals. I got some I bought from Ken's Electronics, up in Michigan. I got some for a sonar. That's somewhere over here. I don't know. There's somewhere. Let me show you my pride and joy tubes. I love tubes, I grew up playing with tubes. My dad had a TV shop and radio shop, and from 1959, I was, 5, 3, 4, 5. I was 5 years old, and I was playing in there. And, of course, I had to get babysit in the damn TV shop, He had it from 1959 until 1968. And that's where I grew up in there. But I grew up on these tubes. These are from U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, 1944. In the box. Stromberg Carlson. This is the badass right here. 1625. That's what Elkin uses. It's basically like a 6L6, but it's heavy duty, man. It's built to go in friggin' tanks, airplanes, be out on the battlefield. Look at the size of that, the screen and everything in there, It ain't, this thing is awesome. You can get these tubes for like, if you look up and check real close, you can get them for like $8 a piece. But the 10-tube Elkin, that's what it's got in there. I've got a 2-tube Elkin that's got them in there. And oh yeah, there's always a horror story, I'll never forget, I bought a roundabout, told me about a guy's dad that lived over there in his neighborhood that used to be a ham radio operator, and he lived over there off of Dorchester Road, if you know where I'm talking about. Hey, Random Thoughts Outdoors, let me give you hey, did you already subscribe? Let me give you a blue wrench. I'm sorry I'm not keeping up with everybody. Random Thoughts Outdoors, did you already subscribe? Look in the corner of the, let's see where it is, right over here. And you'll see this picture right here. That's my avatar from 1965. This is an S9 magazine. And, hey, Mrs. Mo, Miss Mo, don't get mad at me. I just don't know. I'm used to Mrs. No slam. I just say it. You know, I'm old. You already did. Okay, anyway, I've already told a story already. This is C.B. King right here. I bought this drawing. It's not a painting. From this guy here. I guess he's dead now. McKeever. I bought it from the person that owned it. And I got it out in my CB room. But it's the actual hand sketch for this right here. Okay? Anybody that's got this on their YouTube channel, you know, hey, I've got the real deal. I got the friggin' book and the real picture of it. Okay? So, anyway, that's my avatar there. And, I just love this old stuff, you know. Because, see, I grew up with this. This is my dad's book. I don't see his name. See, I've got these radios. I've got this right here. I'll show it to you right here. That right there is this right here from 1965. That's your standing wave number 615-B multifunction bridge. It's got a little antenna you can screw in right there for field strength meter. It says right on the front right here, it says remove field strength antenna when reading power. That's where you read your full field strength meter. And then it has a built-in dummy load. A 5-watt dummy load, a 25-watt dummy load, which the general radio telephone, you wasn't supposed to put out the 5 watts, but they were saying they were business band. So their radios would really, if you jacked them up, would probably put about 65 watts out. But here's your load in and out. You can do that and you can go to your antenna. And there's your SWR forward and reverse. And your calibrate. Just a big nice meter like the Palomar 500. Anyway. And then on the back, I got 2 of these. You have some deals here. And you also have a phono jack that you can plug in a set of headphones and hear how you sound. That's groundbreaking back in the day. You have to pay big money back when you get a dosimeter to have that function there. You see, you can calibrate your 25-watt dummy load, your 5-watt dummy load. And they're from Burbank, California. Anyway, let me get my buddy a blue wrench here. I appreciate him getting it. Random thoughts. I had a couple of random thoughts one time. I'm going to try to give it to you. Sometimes it's underneath, and I'm going to try to click it right now. It's very... Hey, Triple Six! It's a pain in the ass to get that thing to click. Let's see what happens here. I was able to get it from one guy earlier, but I will get it for you. Let's see what we got here. If you add as moderator, and we'll try it one more time. Okay, it's underneath there, and I don't know how to get it out of there. Come on, baby. Talk to me. Okay, I don't know if I got you. Let me check. It's very tricky. Nope, it didn't work. But I'll get you, I promise you. I can't do it on this thing here, but I can do it after I shut down and go back to the comments. Let me see, I'm going to try it one more time. Shit. It's right there. But, I sure appreciate you coming in there, everybody. Triple Six and Mrs. Mo. Can I call? What do you want me to call you? Mrs. Mo or Miss Mo? Miss Mo, isn't it Miss Mo? I'm old. I don't know what they call. I'm just used to the thing. I'm just dumb. I'm a dumb old white guy. Probably the best friend you'd ever have in your whole life, as long as you don't piss me off. Then you got a problem. But it'd take a lot to do that. I got too many notches on my heart now to get too much damage. Hey, Slinger. Hey, Slinger, I'm still waiting on my radio. It's fixed. I just got something else over there. I could go pick it up. So see, I got you right here. Slinger sent me this free there for my Excalibur, the handles. And see the handles and the screws and all. And he sent me the thing from I got it over here somewhere. I had a bunch of stuff I had to move around about the caverns and stuff. The caves. Pretty interesting. There's gamma ray graphics. If you ever want to order something from make something special, like a decal for your radio, he'll do it for you. Gamma ray graphics in Eatonville, Washington. How's Slinger been doing? Been doing good. Random thoughts. Yeah, you get in there on Saturday night at 8 before 9. Now last week we ran it a little bit late because everybody started coming in, and the Indians get restless. They said, "Spin that wheel." I said, "Well, we want to get some more people in there." Hey, I got you. Hey, it worked. Hey, random thoughts. Try write something. Type something else. It worked that time. Say, yes, sir, there, Slinger. Random thoughts. I got you the blue wrench there. Check it out. See if you can write something else. You might have gone away. You might have fell asleep. So, how's it going there? Let's see. I was supposed to go listen to... There you go. There you go. Grammarly is where we did the Trump radio. These guys are good. Yes, sir, I got you. I worked on it till I could get it. I had to trick it. What I did, I pretended like I wasn't going to click it, and then whenever it thought I was done, I punched the button, and then it didn't know it, see. I put the quarterback sneak on it, You have your tower down right now. The wind bent my pipe a few weeks ago, yeah. Don't stick it up so high. That's what happened to me. I had one that I was like 10 foot up the top of the tower, and it bent that thing back like a 45-degree angle. But I'm going to tell you what, I still was shooting skip with it. I was still out there shooting skip. That was my shooting star I had up there then. And I was taking it down, and I had a 3/4-inch steel bolt in there on part of the cables or whatever, and that thing popped. It sounded like a shotgun blast went off, and that thing come down like a elevator, and it hit the end of that boom dead on the end and folded it up like an accordion. Shit. Did you do any work out of Ingleside off of Ashley Phosphate? No, I really hadn't been up. I did some stuff up there a long time ago, maybe in the 70s. But my main stuff was on the missile base, air base, Navy base, medical university, Paris Island, stuff like that, government jobs, you know. I wasn't a house plumber. I was a, you know, $34 years of taking a beating, yeah. It don't take but just a weird blow to bend it, you know. It's weird. That's like mine. It had been up there for a long time, and all of a sudden when that way that I had the beam turned and the way that the wind blew, it bent that sucker back like a 45-degree angle. Like I say, I was still able to get out there in DX land. Might have been talking to the man in the moon. Hey, white crash. White trash radio. What's up? Good to see you back. White trash radio. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get, hey, give me just a minute. Let me go get my, tablet and have a little bit of music, and I have to use I guess I'm going to call it the little girl's room, but I'm actually going to be, I'm going to sit down this time. See how that works. All right, be right back. Got to move this amplifier case out the way. Get out of there. All right, now you moved. All right. Need a bigger room here. Okay, I made it back. Had to go get my tablet. So I'll get some music going here. Tomorrow I got to box up that radio and get it ready to go. Got to send Ken Carlock's daughter Shorty her stickers that she won on a little radio night. Got to do that tomorrow. It was thunder and lightning. I wasn't going to get out of there. You got your sticker today? Made a video of it? Hey, put a link. Let's see what you say. Oh, send a pic with the bin. Okay. Hey, White Trash Radio, put a link. Okay, Mud Bucket got a link to his bent mast. Everybody got a bent mast, you know. I got one too, but it's in my pants. Anyway, here we go. Let's see. Sorry about that. It's sex rated. You have to be over 21, you know. Let's see, what are we going to do here? YouTube. That's Dennis right there. We don't want him. Whew. Let's see what we got.
If you're thinking about buying or selling a house, anywhere in or around the Tri-County area, including
No,
the
we
areas
don't
on
do
this
that.
map,
No.
here's how to get
No.
access to homes
No.
that almost nobody knows
No.
about. Now, everybody knows that the real estate
No.
market is rapidly shifting, but what almost nobody knows is
No. It's a carrot. It's a carrot. What happened to nobody go in there for at least 15 minutes? Oh yeah, the bathroom. No, I just had to do a number one. Mud Bucket said I was allowed to do a number one, not a number two. He controls my bodily functions. Dale Smith said he retired. Oh, that's not me. That's somebody else there. Okay, let's see here. Trying to find something here. Copyright free music. Okay. Yeah. I like this one here. Let me get my big speaker going. Hang on. Yes, sir. Come on, baby. Crank it up. Always something here. Let's see. Got to go back to the tools. Bluetooth. Okay. JBL Charge 4. All right, you connected. Let's hear it. All right, we're good. Come on. Ken Carlod, I got your stickers going out. I know it. I'm thinking about that. There's an extra pin on those D104 heads that's not used. I'll have to drill out beside it and run another wire up there. Yes, sir. I'm glad that you's happy, man. That made my day, you know. Oh, yeah. I got some other ideas, too. For mic flags, I got some years ago made by this guy that makes mic flags for mics. I come up with the idea of making one that lights up, you know, when you...
Warning.
Oh, there you go.
No, AI trading hype until you watch this entire video. Hi, I'm Lane Mendelson. I'm the president of Vantage Point AI.
No, you're not. There you go. Yeah, I got the guy that made the Ham Crazy made me several different mic flags, okay? Then I got with him saying, I want one that'll light up like this sign right here. So he sent me 2 pieces of that plastic with it gouged out like that. He said, this is what you need. but I just never did go with it, you know. But that's one of my projects I want to do. I think in the morning I'm going to get up and have me some 4 strips of bacon. Do you see how expensive bacon is now? Golly. $5, $8, $9 for bacon. I get the cheapest one. I take 2 pieces of aluminum foil and I put 4 pieces of bacon in there on the 1 piece, you know, and then I cover it with another one so it don't splatter everywhere. Then I put it on convection, and I don't remember how many minutes. I think 15 minutes. And it does pretty good. I don't like them in the microwave. It's too rubbery. You know, it'll cook it, but it's rubbery. Unless you got that special thing like a popcorn bag thing that's got some kind of element inside the bag. It ain't gonna work out good. They said, well, you can cook eggs in there. Yeah, okay. Where is my phone? What time is it? 9:50? Damn. Alright, phone, come on down. That's me tapping. Yeah, they explode and blow stuff all over the place in there, you know. The worst is to get something like potato soup with ham, put that in there without a cover on it, let that blow up in there. That thing will be, it'll go everywhere in there. You gotta scrub the whole inside the microwave. You better get it right then. Don't wait. Triple Six. Hey man. Hey, thanks for coming in. 666. We're gonna have that 4K giveaway before you know it, brother. Let your friends know to come on down. All they gotta do is subscribe. Don't cost nothing. I don't monetize. I don't super chat. I don't Patreon. I don't do none of that. I don't need another job. I just retired from about 3 different jobs. Okay, so I'm just taking it easy for a while. It's my only hobby. Tell them to come on in, subscribe, Get on the wheel and get a chance to win. Don't cost nothing. And we'll saw you. Good night. Good night. Hey, 666. See you later. My catalyst stand, I don't know where it is right now. Should have had it ready. That's what we're looking at right there. Looks like you got a whiskey glass with a chain going off of it. I don't know. And a candle, I don't know. Uh-oh, no. Oh no.
Are here to help level
No.
Stop.
Yes, stop.
If you are buying
Stop
options,
it.
you're wasting your time.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get him off my channel here. Well, let's see. Copyright blues. Free electric. Electric. There you go. Let's jump on this. Wrap a hot dog in a brown paper towel real tight and blow the hot dog out the ends. Oh yeah. Come on now. Look at all those people. I-26 is no good in Charleston. Hey man, you ain't been nowhere. You ain't been nowhere, brother. Go to Atlanta. Go to near Charlotte, around that lake up there. Don't tell me about I-26. Shit. What happened now? Still working? I don't want that. How'd you get in there? Let's see what happened there. Here we go. Hey, Monkey Man. Monkey Man Productions, man. Hey. I appreciate you coming in, brother. Hey, Monkey Man, hit that like. Subscribe. Let me give you a blue wrench. I got to take your word that you subscribe there, brother, so you can get on the shout-out wheel. Now, I got it set when you come in there Saturday night, between 8 and 9 on Saturday night, to get a chance to win on the shout-out wheel. Don't cost nothing. No cost, no Patreon, no super chat. I don't monetize. But anyway. Hello, Walker. Tennessee Walker. Hey, you know Tennessee Walker, that's John Boy. Big amplifiers. Monkey Man, let me know if you subscribe so I can give you a blue wrench. I trust you. That way you can get on the shout-out wheel. Pretty soon we're going to have the 4K giveaway. You got to help me out. You got to tell everybody. Don't cost nothing. I don't charge nothing. It's just a way to give back. Going to have a mobile amp, custom built DD21, a mobile amp by Catalyst, a real 2879 Toshiba's, not the HG, okay? Going to have got the grill, CNC grill, custom grill for the fan, made by Ken Carlock. Blue LED light fan. Going to have a mobile radio, old Radio Night t-shirts, and like Wagon Master says, going to have decals, decals, I don't know. But I call them stickers, you know, I call them stickers. How's the music so far? Is it loud enough? Too loud? Is it all right? Let me know something, man. I gotta find my stand, but I can't see it right now. I don't want to turn on any lights. Monkey Man, you gotta let me know so I can give you a blue wrench, brother. Yeah, come on, let me know you support you let me know you subscribed. So I can give you a blue wrench. Then you can put your link down. Then you can go to everybody you want to and get in there. See, that's the good thing. I give everybody one. Sounds about right there, Walker. All right, Texas Walker. What do you call him, that guy? I can crank it up now. I got this badass JBL over here. I just don't want to wake up my cat. My cat likes to sleep a little bit at night, where he can be around in the daytime, you know. That's my boy, my black tuxedo. Kit Kat, I call him Kit Kat. He's as big as a Maine Coon cat. If I was a cat, I wouldn't want to tangle with him. Believe me, I done had it with him. We had a fight one time. He didn't want to come inside, and I had to put welding gloves on. But he bit the shit out of me, man. Bit me, scratched me. He didn't give a shit. You know, he's not going in. He wanted to stay outside and eat grass. I said, no, you got to go in. But he's kind of calmed down now. He's getting a little bit older, about 7 years old. Yeah, I like the girl. What was that girl's name? The Texas Ranger girl? Oh my God. She was looking better than Daisy Duke. Damn. I apologize, Mud Bucket. I'm not gay, but you know what I mean? Don't be mad at me. I'm just playing. Picking on Mud Buckets, you know. It's his month anyway, you know, June. Anyway. Uh-oh, found some junk files. Hang on. I got this, get out of there. Hang on. I got this, thing here. Walker, Texas Ranger. He had a truck. I had a truck like that. I was just talking to my son, one of them, up in West Virginia about that truck. I hated to get rid of it, but just costing me too much money, man. 86 GMC C10 four-wheel drive. It just needed a lot of work. I had a brand new motor built by Street and Strip put in there. It blew the transmission up, automatic transmission. It needed new bearings in the front, 4-wheel drive, and new rotors. SOB to get off there. Needed a new rear end. The gears in the rear end needed to be replaced. I tried to do it, but if you've ever tried to replace the gears in the rear end by laying on the ground up underneath it, it's like a Chinese puzzle, man. I think back then in 1980, those planetary gears, the small ones and some stuff, was around about $90. I had to take it back. I couldn't get them in there. And that damn oil, it got on my hair from dripping down. I was up underneath there and it stunk. When I would wash my hair, it stunk for about 2 weeks, no matter what I did. Monkey Man, where'd you go, monkey? Monkey Man, breaker, breaker. Gotta get my stand here. I've been watching these old movies, trying to figure out how I can get some of them on my channel. They said if in like from the 30s you can do it, but I gotta find out. I like Mr. Moto. Mr. Moto. He went down to Puerto Rico with a diamond heist, and it's pretty interesting. It's you have to be older to kind of enjoy it, but because that's the kind of stuff I grew up on, that friggin' Superman flying out of a run and jump out of a window, run and jump. You could tell he jumped off the ground. And then he put him on a friggin' ironing board and flew him around the damn room, All right, let's get something good here. All right, here we go. Come on. All right, we're going to subscribe, okay? Is that good? All right. No? Come on. I'm going to go to Monkey Man later and check him out. I can't do anything right now. I'm trapped. If I try to do anything, it'll kick me off, That's why I got this tablet. Okay. Now what? Hey, go to sleep.
I don't need much sleep, but it's nice of you to ask.
Okay, well, don't interrupt my show. Yeah. That's, the AI girl. Okay, come on now. Hey, Monkey Man. Monkey Man. Monkey Man, I'm going to check you out after I shut down. I keep asking you, and I just wanted to know. It's all good. It's all good. I think you did. But I just have to go on the honor system right now. Now, see, when you come on the live show, I got you locked in. You got to subscribe to get in there. It's just because everybody wants to be subscribed to be on the shout-out wheel. That's the way it always has been. And they said, well, that guy didn't subscribe. How can he get on the shout-out wheel? Why did you put him on there? Everybody has a rule about the shout out Will but me, you know. So just let me know if you subscribed, and then I'll give you Blue Wrench. You can put your link down. You can click on everybody that's here and subscribe to them. There's a lot of good things you can do with that Blue Wrench, you know. So let me know something. Monkey Man. All right, let me get some more tunes here going. Here we go. Hey, Roundhouse, okay. How's it going, Roundhouse? Monkey Man. Oh, you just subscribed. All right, let me, hold on a minute. I got a special thing here. Let me find my phone. Where is it? Where's my phone? Hang on. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Let me turn a light on. Excuse me a minute. All right, where are you? Where are you, my phone? Why has it always got to be somewhere where I can't find it? Huh. Gone. Gone with the wind. I know it's right here. Hang on, I'll do it this way. Hang on, I got a special request here. But, Blue Wrench Brotherhood, yeah, the CB, I call them the Citizens Band of Brothers. Let me get you there, Monkey Man. I'm going to try to get you. It's tricky with that thing over in the corner. I'm going to work on it. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see what happened with that. No, let's see, I'm going to still do it. I got the other guy earlier. It's just buried underneath there. It's got to be exact. I don't know if that got it or not. Okay, I got you. Monkey Man, I got you. All right, here we go with some more music. 2 nights in a row there, Roundhouse, what happened? All right there, hey, Monkey Man, come on back with your Blue Wrench self. Let's see some Monkey Man action. Don't get scared. Come on down. All right, they got it. Everybody give a big 5. A big 5 for Monkey Man. Got his Blue Wrench. Welcome to the Blue Wrench group. Where's Bodega? Bodega didn't show up tonight. Rainmaker. Where's you at, Rainmaker? Let's see. Hang on, let me check what's going on here. Let's see here. On your feed 2 days now, you got me off Jam Radio Hack Channel. Okay. Is that a good thing, or I don't know what is Jam Radio Hack Channel? I'm thinking there, Monkey Man Production, they all some good fellas in here. Yeah, we don't hate nobody, man. Haters ain't gonna hate, because we ain't gonna let them. Ha ha, you know. But what's up there, Roundhouse? What you got with that, Jam Radio Hack Channel? I don't know. How come he's up in there? We have to go investigate. Maybe one day we can all get together and go put a raid on the jam thing, the jam radio hack. We can go over there and put a raid on them, you know. Come busting in, you know, just bust in there. Say, what's up? Ham radio hack. Okay, the ham bones. You gotta watch out for the ham bones, man. They're okay. I could have had a ham license 1,000 years ago. What the hell I want my name and a address and face plastered all over the internet? Shit. You know, I'm advertising, man. Look here. Hey, I'm running 10,000 watts over here. Come on over here, you know. Where you at? Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm at right there. Oh, let me get the GPS. Let me get the Google search. Let me get a drone over your ass. You know, no. Don't think so. You going on the flat side there, Mud Bucket? Any skip out there? You got what you gonna get on 38? I came into the chat. Oh, you talking about the 2-meter one out of somewhere around that place called somewhere around Fresno, California, the 2-meter 142.22 or whatever, with the old buzzard transmission guy. Yeah, P.O. Box, yeah. Well, at one time, now you might not believe this, but you had to have that damn certificate hanging where you were at. You couldn't have it at no friggin' post office box. You had to have that license right where that transmitter was. You know what I mean? Arizona? Okay. I don't know. Can you put a link down to it so... Yes, sir. Hey, Monkey Man, thanks for everything, man. Try to get your friends to come by. Your meter wiggles a little bit, 10-4. Well, I tell you what, when a Mud Bucket, you know, he likes to make it wiggle for you there, 10-4. I'm just kidding. Don't pay no attention to me. All right, here we go. Let's see, let's get some more tunes here. Let's play this for Walker Custom. Let me see what's going on with this thing. It don't want to work. Come on. Come on, baby. I know, yeah. I've heard that, but I've also heard that's good until you get checked. It's supposed to be right there where you're at. CB radio too, back in the day. Uh-oh. Did I lose something? What happened now? Okay. I'll get it going here. Hang on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hang on. Yeah, I didn't want my name and picture like Sandy Hellman, you know, a Blade Runner out there with his damn picture, you know, 2-meter technician, you know, and shit. I don't hate on nobody, you know, he can do whatever he wants to. Okay, why is this not working? Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Come on, man. Trying to get it to work. Hold on. All right, we got something going now. All right, here we go. Why is it so dark? I don't know. It is. Oh, shit. Hey, Anhart TV. What's your 20 there? Where you at there, Anhart TV? Where you at? Where you be at? Where you be at, man? Where you be at, Anhart? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm trying to play a little bit of music, man. Boom! Uh-oh, getting ready to go off now. I don't know why it's so dark. I think it's kind of like mellow, you know. I gotta get this camera wants to keep drifting on me, you know. It's easier on your eyes than red. People got red. I can't look at it. I can't take it. It's just blue-white. The blue-white, that's the thing for me. I can deal with it. Oh, a new song. Hey, let me cut this down a little bit here. Hang on. Hey, Daisy Mae, hey, how you been? You know, you come in there and you make my night. I don't care, you know, that's a fact. Y'all check out Daisy Mae. Yeah, she's always good to me. I don't know why, you know, but I appreciate it. But Anhart TV, did you already subscribe so I can give you a blue wrench? I'll take your word for it. I don't have any way. I don't doubt you. I'm that trusting. I'm a trusting guy. But you have to tell me that you subscribe. That's all you got to do. Then you get on the shout-out wheel, and then you get a blue wrench, and everybody can subscribe to you. Then click on your name. You can click on theirs, and you can go over there and get some more subscribers. I'm going to crank up the music a little bit. And, hey, Anhart, let me know what you're going to do. What's up? Let me see. Let me get this music going here. Y'all check out Daisy Mae. Daisy Mae, can you put your link down to a video, anything? Just, you know. I don't have any moderators right now. I do have, everybody's a moderator, but Roundhouse. There you go. What happened to Anhart TV? Where'd she go? Where'd they go? Who go? Walker. All right, the TRC 465. All right, that's good. Got you something going in the mobile. All right. What kind of mic you gonna run? A 636, a static, noise canceling? That's what I run. You can turn the modulation on up on the radio, run that mic. As long as you don't have the windows down, you'll be good. Yeah, try that 636L. Just get the regular one. Don't get one with that metal thing on there. That don't last. The metal cover, that spiral thing, I done had them all. That's what I run. I talk all over the world, man. I've had them all. I've had the static 575 M6. That's my favorite mic. I've got about 3 of them, but I don't run it. It's got the tone control. It's like the Red Devil. I don't like the Red Devil. It's a dynamic mic. It might be okay for sideband, but I don't think so. I need that crisp sounds, But you can take that 636L, the static. There's noise canceling with a lip bar. You can crank the radio on up there and it won't pick up, the background. .636L, yeah. Just get the regular basic one. The basic one. Don't fall for that chrome case. That's nothing. It looks pretty, but you can get it, But the one with that spiral chrome thing over the wire, I tell you what, within 2 months it'll be pulling out of the mic plug, and it'll bug the hell out of you. And it's a SOB, man. I had a couple of them. It's American flag mic with all that with that chrome spiral thing over the wire. It didn't last no time till it was pulling out of there. So I just got the regular 636L and let it roll. And they're not that much. Sometimes you can get them for like $25. You just got to keep looking. Go on eBay and click on one of them and look at it, and then go down below that listing, and there'll be a bunch of people trying to compete with that guy, and you can pick what you want. They'll drop it down. That's what I do now. I go ahead and look at this one guy, and then I look way on down below him. They'll be piled up down there, want me to try to buy their stuff, This is pretty good. No commercials, Some of them you got a commercial every song. Out in my radio room, I got that 32-inch monitor out there. I got two 32-inch curved monitors that one of my sons bought. I went to put them in here where I can be broadcasting on that instead of I like my little tablet, but you know. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on the smoke and scan with the rioting. Got to keep up with the rioting. Let me get this thing shut off. I got buttons all over the place. Yep. All right, there it is. Like my cell phone, but it's upside down. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, that's that. Okay, I don't want that. That's when I was bidding on that stuff. I won the radio. Okay, there I am there. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see there. All right, hang on. Blue Enforcer. Bozo Net is live. Wait a minute, let's go see Bozo Net.
Got the antenna pointed in certain directions when it actually has the readout on the screen. Is that box where the readout is?
Old buzzard transmission right there. Bucket mouth on 22.100 megahertz. Let me get Harvey on here. I got to get some information. Where's my phone? Still can't find it. Damn. Okay. Let me shake him up here. He may not even read the chat. I don't know. Who knows? This is out of near Fresno. KYMC. He may see that. I don't know. I doubt it. Give him a light. That's out near Fresno. It's called some other kind of place. Phalanx or something like that. I don't know. Forgot what he said. That will come back to me. It's called Bozo Net. Bozo Nets. Yeah. Might be on 6 meters, I don't know. Hope to get. Yeah. Hope to get. Alright, he's not going to recognize me over there. Let's see what else we can do. Lucy Warren. Let's go to Garden Aquatics.
Well,
Who's that, Grandma Land?
Buckley dandelions. Because you like the salad. Dandelion salad. So then she grew dandelions.
Oh, everywhere.
All sorts of stuff with it. If you go online, there's also municipal uses for dandelion flowers and stuff like that. Thought you'd do a video on that. So I mix the dandelion, I mix the romaine, I mix the
So there you go. Here's your burger. Burger order up.
back.
Oh, thank you, Father, for the food you've given. Blessed in Jesus' name. Amen.
Here yet, but it's lightning, so.
Messed up.
And it's just
you don't want to do that. Hang on. I'm going to make them laugh.
With the little drop of rain.
I cannot stand this time of the year. It can go away. This heat, the heat can go by. Just go.
Yeah, well, everybody says you hate the winter. It's cold, you want the heat. The heat comes, you want cold. So, can't win.
Well, I used to live in upstate New York, and I'm used to snow, ice, and cold weather. I would rather have it be cold and then put on a sweatshirt and or a hoodie in the house than for it to be hot and you sweat and you get bumps on your face because you're constantly washing and Grandma.
I get on my forehead because I constantly sweating, washing, and everything. And when I do the grass, we'll
She's frozen.
take a shower after cutting the grass when it's really, really hot. Hello, everyone. Steve, Judy May, Squirrel, and my new Beb is up. Okay. She's probably taking a picture. Okay, well, it's just a second. So that's it. Thank you, 21SC, for coming up, giving me the 9 thumbs up. That's what it's all about. There she is. She's back. Took a picture for your video?
I don't know what happened. I don't even know. I pressed the wrong button or something.
I-21. Okay. 21SC chat. Well, welcome. So, are you getting the bad weather there too in South Carolina? You're with Grandma, not Grandma Linda, but Sharon in Connection. She said it was bad there today. You just put up. He says, hello, it was my fault. Okay. That's right, you came into the chat. No, it's okay. We had rain every day. Yeah. My plants are doing great, I can tell you that. I didn't expect them to take off like that. They're taking off. I think in a week I'll have tomatoes. You put up Grandma Lynn's video.
Thank you.
So we have about an hour to go right now. So, Squirrel, safe drive home. And if you haven't gone on anybody's video or checked anybody's channel out, check the channels out after the video. I'd appreciate it. And say a prayer for the people, because everybody needs the prayer right now.
Amen.
Amen. And then Squirrel says hi to 21SC. He says Grandma is busy eating. To
Have a bite.
notice me. No, she noticed you. She noticed you, 21.
I did. I put your channel link up.
She did. Right here.
He's live right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's to his live.
I'll go to his live after I get off. If you're still on, I'll check your live out for a few minutes. Let it run, and then I gotta run my friend Squirrel list tonight. Or did I have to see where I don't know.
I got Judy Mae Collins running over there. I got Garden Aquatics Remix running on the floor on the cell phone over there. And I played 4 hours worth for Squirrel yesterday. Well,
Lynn, 21SC has a crush on you.
Oh yeah? Well,
that Squirrel.
You're welcome, 21SC. Well, I'll tell you what, the good thing about him, he's living in the right place. He's living down south. That's what we like.
Right. He says, Squirrel, that's you. Okay, get rid of that now. There we go. Come on, there we go.
The reason why I was quiet earlier, I had 2 videos.
Right, and you were running.
One was 8 hours long. I'm talking about my live streams.
Mm-hmm.
The other was 9 hours long. When I have something that long, I have to put timestamps because nobody's going to watch a long live stream with like that, but they will come and look at the timestamps at certain areas on the video.
I also did a short on the...
I'll be back on our show in a minute.
Martin Mill Bridge. Oh yeah, but they came down in the storm and replaced it. The hurricane they had. I don't think I ever enjoyed seeing someone eat chicken. She's not eating chicken, she's eating turkey. Until I saw her over 50. She's posted 50 fantabulous, also Grandma Lynn, so he knows. He may have a crush on you. You're muted.
It's because I lived in North Carolina for 7 years. We believe in eating.
We'll see.
There are, I will admit, excuse me, there are a lot of nice men in the Carolinas. Southern men are, if you find the right one, they are gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really, really, really old now. I'm really old and I don't have the patience trying to figure out if the man is crazy, normal, broke, you know. I'll leave it at that. I guess nowadays you got to do, men and women have to do background checks, make sure people aren't crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different world, Stephen. I'm telling you. You know it and I know it. It's a different world. That was a good burger. I had to eat something because you can't eat a little bit of ice cream and a little tiny this and then you feel kind of lightheaded. You got to eat. Don't ever starve yourself. That's a mistake.
All right, let's get back to ours.
If you think you're going to go on a diet and half starve yourself, all you're going to do
Okay,
eventually when
Cindy
you're
and
hungry
Candy and
is you're going to eat
friends.
more calories to make up for what you wasn't eating. You got to have a nice
20,
balance.
hey, 211
A
Sacktown.
nice balance. Eat heavier meals
This
earlier
Braddock Key.
and your lighter meals later in the day.
Excuse me. Had to
And
burp.
then move every other day. Do some kind of movement. Now that's just my
Had to
personal.
mute them. Had to mute them. Let's see who else we got on here. Got to get out of here pretty soon. Let's see who we're going to find on here. Bonnie's. Let's go to Bonnie's.
Pay them astronomical amounts of money to sit there and think.
Hey, everybody, go to Bonnie's.
You can get paid to think and smoke weed.
Bonnie's. Go over there and raid them. Let's go raid Bonnie's.
Nobody told me about that, dude.
Sign me up.
I'd have been the CEO by now, man. Hell, I could have gave you a job.
That's what you sit on, Harvard Mission Board and say, that'll be $12 billion to get in. Anybody got another doobie somewhere?
Yeah, I think I was $1.5 billion short on that one.
Yeah. Think about it. I mean,
Get them next time.
Yeah.
So I saw this video, and it kind of describes what's going on right here, real time. And it was showing how actually it was what did I say? War zone. The war zone with Chuck. He was describing how in the United States right now there is 2 different countries. There's one country that is for the right and good
Hey,
of
Warren.
the people, and there is another country
We got
that
7
is,
people in here. I'm just messing with these people over there.
Hey, 21, good to see you.
That's me, see.
Do whatever you want to do. It's all cool. Be yourself. Whatever. And so these 2 countries obviously would never get along, is the way he described it. And
Let's see
I need
here.
to quit reading Gigi. I don't know what she's talking about. And so what do we do? And he said every 4 years, one country will have a few more people than the other country. And back and forth.
Yeah. There's a song about that, what you're talking about.
So,
One tin soldier rode away. Think about it.
but, okay, with these riots,
Let me get out of here.
believe
I'm going to mute them. Go back to mine. Hey, I got to get out of here. There's 5 people in here. I want to get on out of here. Got a couple of things I got to do tonight before I go to sleep. Thanks for coming in. getting out of there. There's 3 people in there. 3 people. All right, so I got to go. Walker Customs, Roundhouse, Daisy May, Warren Scott, 211, Sack. Hey, catch you tomorrow, man. All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, get your friends to come by. As soon as we get the 4K giveaway, the better it'll be. Everybody will get something, man. We're going to have 4 shout-out wheels in one night. That's what we plan on. Maybe more of them. I don't know. We'll see. Everybody's donating something. You know, they're donating. We're not begging nobody, but we've already got that set up. So everything's good.